It's baggy when I sit down.
Can we start?
Dude,
Twist start.
yeah, it was it was a one pillow thing. So, are we just like talking about like numbers here? Like what?
No, we're gonna talk about the numbers, but not now.
I buy this house with the tenants in place. That means that these renters are still there as I take ownership of the property. It's a little bit risky, but that's what we do. I mean, you know, what we do for a living, we deal hunt. We'll take the property with tenants in place if the deal is good enough, whatever. So after about 30 days, these people move out and then we just walk into a disaster there.
You don't imagine the disaster. All the furniture they left there.
Yeah, they left furniture, they left 2 cars. Trash everywhere. If you're cleaning out a house like that, usually you're gonna probably get, you know, 6 dumpsters full of all these tenants like trash. And it, like, I mean, if they've really junked the house, but you know, we find creative ways to get rid of this trash, you know, save about, you know, $3,000 on dumpsters that I see a lot of, you know, my partners out there spending. But so.
And you find a good cleaning lady.
Yeah, a great cleaning lady. I mean, Karina, she'll clean the whole house, roaches and all. So, I mean, you know, we're covered on that end. And, you know, a couple good contractors, we're set.
A gente já limpou a cozinha e a sala. E agora a gente vai pro banheiro. Que pior parte, com certeza.
One thing that I liked about this property specifically is the roof is okay. That's $12,000 for the roof right there. The plumbing, it's functioning. All the, you know, the toilets are working, water's working for the most part. And so lastly, the electricity is in fact working. So that's my 3 biggest ticket items that we worry about whenever we buy a house. And honestly, those are the 3 items that are gonna cost you the most money. The rest, we're okay with. I'm in day 2 technically, but basically cleared out the entire downstairs. All the junk is here. Plus we still got the stuff out on the road. We're wishing people would come and take it, but I don't know. They can clearly tell it's junk. They drive down here, then they turn around. They're like, we don't want that stuff. So we got to get a dumpster for it tomorrow. Like huge traction, 2 days, like, you know, exciting stuff.
You're not gonna tell them
Tell them what?
about the roach problem. They should know.
Honestly, nobody should know. Nobody should. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spray the bugs with this, which is gonna like draw them out, and then I'm gonna put the bug bombs, like, so when they come out, they're getting hit with the bombs and they just don't know what hit them because they keep hiding from the bombs. So that's why we're using this now. So, wish me luck. It basically took us the lifetime of this project to get rid of all these goddamn roaches. I'm talking from when we first walked in there to literally the day that like our buyers were walking in. We were dealing with fucking roaches. It's insanity.
How many times do you think that we called the pest control there?
Once, twice, 3 times we called pest control. Finally, on the 3rd time, somehow these roaches had died enough to the point where we could put the property on the market. That's the kind of issue we were dealing with.
So, and that's another thing that investors should think about. Because you're gonna, especially here in Florida,
yeah,
you're gonna deal with bugs.
You're gonna deal with them, for sure.
Ah, agora já não tem mais nada. Nada, isso aí é nada perto do que tinha. You're going for a drink.
Here's one, great option that we had going into this home was we were able to save the kitchen cabinets. Where most investors would be spending $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 on kitchen cabinets, we were able to save all that money just by cleaning and painting them. And then we threw a countertop on them And I mean,
a beautiful white countertop.
my favorite countertop that we've ever
Beautiful.
used.
Do
My
you want the
favorite.
contact? I do have a good Brazilian to do that.
He's a great countertop
Yeah.
guy. But anyway, $1,600 for the countertop, and then all we had to do was clean out. It was basically put in appliances because obviously all the old ones had to be, trash. There was no way that we were saving those. So we got by with just paint, new appliances, and a new countertop.
And I can say, and I do believe that kitchen sold the house.
Yeah, what usually would have cost most investors 10 grand cost us probably about 3. Maybe 3,500. So,
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I would love to have like that kitchen in my life.
I'd take it for sure.
Without roaches, for sure.
Yeah.
The house had like 2 bathrooms.
Yeah, 2 bathrooms, downstairs and upstairs. And so anyway, the downstairs was beyond saving. I mean, the guy that had lived down there had just kept it so beyond dirty that we couldn't save the shower, we couldn't save the toilet, the vanity was completely jacked up. So we just had to go in and gut it out, put a new shower in, new toilet, vanity. And
But the upstairs,
the upstairs,
we just cleaned it.
Yeah,
the toilet was looking good. The vanity was looking good. So.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it was
Not looking good, I mean.
but it cleaned up okay. So, we were able to go in there, put a little elbow grease in, a lot of elbow grease, but
Some bottle.
20 gallons of bleach and days of work. But anyway, we saved ourselves probably $5,000 to $6,000 because bathroom remodels are ridiculous when it comes to your renovation costs. So we could have probably saved $5,000 to $6,000 just by cleaning up the upstairs and doing a little bit of tile work. We did paint inside. We did paint outside. We did a new bathroom. We did basically a bathroom remodel.
Casual bathroom.
We did a new kitchen. We put in a new well pump. We cleaned inside, we cleaned outside, and there was a lot of cleanup to do in the yard. But that's pretty much the extent of this project.
Not big issues, I think.
Yeah, I mean, We're under contract, finally. Well, not finally, it happened in 2 days, but anyway, so looks like we're gonna close. Inspection went pretty well. I think that the major things that sold the house is probably this massive backyard, almost an acre of property that you got here. All of what you see is yours. Kitchen, we loaded out with new appliances, we put in countertops. Honestly, kitchen cleaned up pretty well. I think that's another big thing that sold the property. Second thing is you got a ton of space here. This is just the upstairs. You still have an entire downstairs, which is the same size. 3.2 by 2,100 square feet. Huge house, huge yard, plenty of room for the family. And just excited to kind of be done with this one.
Tell me about the numbers right now, because I know that they are here because they want to know about your profit.
It's my favorite part. So, we basically sold this home for $260,000, and on top of that, we did have to put $30,000 worth of repairs and labor into the home, and we did buy it for $147,000. So after all the fees were said and done, we made $65,000 off this home, and it only took us 40 days. So, I mean, it really wasn't a huge time constraint, aside from a lot of roaches, a lot of cleaning, and, a little bit of help from our great contractors.
And
we were
fun.
able to, yeah.
And fun.
I mean, is it?
about our first flip together and the roach infestation?
And sleeping in my truck for 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Just wait for the next video.